A man in Bremerton, Washington has been banned from riding the bus for 6 months because apparently he smells too much like weed. Matthew Little has been banned, and he spoke with a local news organization to discuss exactly why. Let's take a look at this clip.
From time to time, I smell like I just smoked some marijuana, probably because I just did.
Kitsap Transit accused Little of emitting an odor on buses that unreasonably disturbs others.
Out of the blue, I'm kicked off your buses for 6 months. How do I get to my doctors?
Now, Kitsap Transit, I know, Kitsap Transit has responded, and they say that that Little's odor unreasonably disturbed others, and that its code of conduct allows it to ban passengers who smell of cat urine, human feces, or general bad body odor. And this isn't actually the first violation that has come against Little. In June, he also violated bus riding rules, and he was banned on 4 days. He was violating these rules. Apparently, he opened a hatch on a bus. He started smoking pot in a bus zone, and he was yelling at drivers. And then in September, apparently they have sort of a three strikes you're out policy. He was banned again. This time he can't even go to bus stops, and he's banned for a full 6 months. Now, does he really have a case because he thinks that he has been wrongfully discriminated against? Well, according to Kenya Johnson, who is a civil rights attorney, she says he does. Classifying the smell of marijuana along with urine and feces seems counterproductive in a place where marijuana is legal.
That's right.
She said to the Huffington Post. And to justify the ban, the transit company has to show that his smell is interfering with the ability of other passengers to enjoy their ride. If other people or other groups of people are allowed to smell like marijuana and use the bus, he may have a cause of action for discrimination.
A lot of people violate my ability to enjoy a lot of things, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that doesn't mean that they should be banned, right? So when I'm going on a hike and someone decides that they want, this happens all the time. I don't know if this is a regular thing in other cities, but sometimes I'm hiking and someone will have like literally a boombox playing loud music as they're hiking along with me. That violates my ability to enjoy my hike. I don't want to hear your shitty music, right? That doesn't mean I'm going to ban them from the place that we're hiking. Marijuana smell is not that bad. Like, I don't know. I feel like perfume in some cases offends me more than marijuana smell. I don't know.
I hear you loud and clear. First of all, I used to work in this building where they had a radio station, and Snoop Dogg came to do an interview once.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you. I walked into the elevator after he'd been there like 10 minutes before, and it still stunk like marijuana. So I'm guessing Snoop can't take a bus either in Washington. But that's beside the point. I mean, I agree they shouldn't ban the guy, but we didn't get a chance to smell him. I mean, if he really smells that bad, there's a way. Somebody should encourage him to just take a shower and wash his clothes. I mean, how much stink can marijuana, like how much marijuana to smoke to just always be stinking of marijuana?
I think there's got to be more to the story here.
Yeah.
I think that they are sort of pinning it on his odor, but I
think they just don't like him.
I think they don't like him. He said, now in the interview, he said that he'd never yelled at drivers, even though the reporter asked, that the transit company is saying that actually you have had some yelling at drivers and some bad altercations, and he has denied all of that. But I think there's got to be more to the story than just this guy smells like weed.
Yeah.
That's not cause to ban someone. And also, in one case, the driver said that she had asthma and she couldn't breathe, but he was sitting at the back of the bus. According to him, he was sitting at the back of the bus. How do you even smell that far away if someone's sitting at the back of the bus? It's like 40 feet away.
He should get a bike. He looks like someone who'd be on a bike with that hair kind of behind him, and he just feels smoke as he rides.
He probably does have a bike. Okay.
I see him on a bike.
Yeah. I don't know. If the story is really how it's reported and it's just about the way he smells and he happens to smell like marijuana, I don't know. I just leave him alone. I don't think it's that big of a deal. There was the one time I went to a football game, I went to a USC game, and I took public transportation to get to the game. And then when I was heading back home, a homeless woman walked onto the train and she smelled terrible, okay? And understandably so, she's homeless. And it was so bad that literally every single person in that bus had to cover their nose and they were just trying to deal with it. And the thing is, like, what do you do in a situation like that, right? There was another woman on the bus who started saying disparaging things to her and said, like, you know, there's public places where you can go and shower and bathe yourself. The woman had a mental illness. She wasn't all there. And it's a tough situation. Look, when you're in public places, you are putting yourself in situations where you will be uncomfortable and where you will not enjoy the experience, okay? New York City trains is an example of that. New York City trains are not pleasant, okay? You have people rubbing up against you and you're in a crowded, smelly, dirty situation. Are you gonna ban everyone? I don't know. I don't like laws like this because it's very difficult to figure out where you draw that line.
I think it sounds like the drivers really had enough, and in that situation, this is their job. If he's making them uncomfortable, maybe because of something that he doesn't want to own up to, and they want to just pin it on their odor for them to do their job, I am sympathetic to that. But again, there's got to be more to the story than this guy's just a huge pothead, and they're like, nah.
Yeah, it's got to suck to be the driver because, you know, if the driver's pulling the stop button and getting off, that's when you know,
the driver's like, you take it, honestly, take the bus.
I'm out.
Yeah.
You know what? This is how I believe, okay? I'm from the old school.
And the old school is also part of the Young Turks Network. Get the whole network by becoming a member today. TYTnetwork.com/join.